Number 10.
How's everybody doing tonight?
You good?
Yo.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, everybody's complaining not being able to hear, so I figured I'd get in front of the speaker. That way, you know. Whew. How y'all doing tonight?
Good, man.
All right.
Good.
So my name's LeRoy,
Hey, Lee.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
I'm in our park.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
and
I just wondered if somebody was like stepping.
I am attempting to do stand-up comedy with my friend Joey.
Yeah.
This is the first time for this, so
Yeah. This is the
bear
place-
with me.
This is the place for it, man.
Thank all y'all. All the music and everything has been all right. Whew, there's a lot of y'all out there. Ooh, man. Sitting out there was like 7 or 8 of us. Now it's like 508. Ooh, mercy. All right, bear with me. All right, well, I guess it's a good time to tell you I have a brief problem with anxiety.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, I've learned to get over it, At first I used to buckle and, and kind of, shut down whenever I got nervous, and start sweating. But, I've gotten better at it. I've learned to control it, Thing about it is, I've learned to control the anxiety, but not the anxiety sweats. So, I'm not sure how many of y'all have anxiety problems, but sometimes you get nervous, the butterflies get out of control, and then the sweating gets out of control. I stop the butterflies and the nervousness. The sweating stays. I sweat all the time. I sweat when I'm walking. I sweat when I'm at church. I sweat when I'm sitting there watching Orange is the New Black on Netflix. All the time, I'm sweating. The thing about it is, it started when I was going through puberty, but I learned to deal with it. And I realized though, growing up, when I say growing up, college, post-college, that there are a few times that sweating is not coming in. It's just not a good situation when you can't stop your sweating. So the first time I realized that, I decided to give dating apps a try, so I tried Tinder. Yeah, Tinder. I don't know how many of you all know what Tinder is. If you know what Tinder is, raise your hand.
sweaty Tinder.
You swipe left, you swipe right. If you like them, you swipe right. If you don't like them, you swipe left. Well, a young lady decided to swipe right on me and didn't know what she was getting. So I show up, she shows up, I'm extremely nervous. I get there first, I'm like, okay, well, I'll order a drink. Calm my nerves, not a good idea, because apparently alcohol accelerates the sweating. I have downed the first drink. By the time the young lady arrives, I'm covered in sweat. She looks at me, she goes, oh, that's nice. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, you decided to participate in an LLS challenge. You just dumped an ice bucket. You look like you just robbed the bank and you're hiding out. What's going on? Why are you sweating so much? I tell the young lady, I'm just nervous and it's just a part of me. That's what happens. So we have dinner. She enjoys herself. She orders drinks. I'm still sweating. I've gone to the bathroom. I've tried to wipe myself. I've wiped under my arms. I've gone into the bathroom stall. I've taken off my shirt. I have patted under my arms every possible trick you could think of. I go back out. I just explain to her, hey, it's a problem I've already had. She looks at me and says, well, the problem is if I hook up with you and you're sweating, you're going to slip off me all night. So I can't do this. She gets up, she leaves. I'm sitting there with the bill, have eating Cajun pasta, and blue balls. So, moral of the story is the first situation that it is not good to be sweaty in is on your first date. The second situation where it's not good to be sweaty in is when you're getting pulled over by the police. I don't think you all understand me. When you are getting pulled over by the police, I'm already nervous whenever a police officer is behind me. So when I actually get caught speeding on my way to work because I'm late, the sweat factor is working overtime. So, as I mentioned before, on this given day, I'm late to work. I work in an industry in which punctuality is looked upon favorably. I cannot be late because I need to be there at the beginning of the program. Whether I'm there or not, the program's starting, I need to be there. So, with that being said, I need to be at work. I speed. The officer gets behind me. He turns on his lights. I've done nothing. I'm going to work. I know I haven't done nothing. I've got nothing in my car. I'm nervous. He gets out, walks to my car. I'm dripping. I look like a glacier that's just discovered global warming. I don't know what to do. So I have my insurance card and my license like I've been taught to do. He is a very nice officer. Don't get me wrong, just every day say, sir, you're going pretty fast. What's the hurry? I say, sir, I have a shoot at 8:30. I need to be there. I'm late. I hand him my license. I hand my insurance card. He looks at it. He says, son, I'll be back. Now, I don't know how many of you have been pulled over, but that time period between they go to run your license and mosey their asses back up to the side of your car is some of the most terrifying time of your life. Mine's especially. So he goes, I know I've got no warrants, I've done nothing wrong, upstanding citizen, goes, runs my license, comes back. Son, says, sir, nothing popped up, you seem to be nice. Here's your license, here's your insurance, I'm gonna let you off with a warning. Now you would think that would comfort anybody else, right? No, I'm not out the woods. I see the edge of the woods, I'm not out the woods. Sweating doesn't stop. He says, son, are you okay? You seem to be sweating an awful lot. At this moment, every lesson from every lawyer, every elder black person I have ever met is going through my head about what to do and what not to do when the police pull you over and get to question you. Okay, I figured, well, you know what? This has happened since I've been born. I'll just sound very smart and maybe he'll accept it, have something to do and let it go. I say, sir, I understand. I have my sweat rag here. I'm sweating. I know it's just a problem. I just have an overworked pituitary gland, sir. I don't know what to do. I don't know. He said, okay, sir. Okay, well, that sounds like that's a problem. You might want to get that checked out. And because you have such a clean record, I'm going to let you go. I say, thank you, sir. I left the window, cranked the AC up to maximum, let him pull out first, let him go, and drive my ass to work. And I realized at that point, that was the second time that I probably shouldn't ever over sweat, ever in my life. Yeah, thank you. Now the third situation, the first two situations I'll give you, first Tinder date, not getting pulled over police, are possible situations, absolute situations that it does not count to sweat. The third situation, it does not count to have an aggressive sweating gland, is when you're picking up your 3-year-old child from daycare. Yeah. It went exactly how you thought it went. So I go to pick up my son from daycare. He goes to school in Dothan, Alabama. Yeah, exactly. So I'm in there, I've been working all day. I'm kind of tired, I'm sweaty. Again, I get sweaty from a simple walk from the car to the daycare. It's Dothan, Alabama, mind you, which means it's a nice 105.6 degrees out there. I'm sweating. I get in, I go see my son. He goes, yells, Daddy, hey, Daddy, hey. I'm like, hey, baby, how you doing? You have a great day? Yeah. Go get your bag. He goes to get his bag. Mind you, at this point, I'm sweating around a bunch of kids, and I won't stop. The lady says, hey, how you doing today? I'm fine. She says, are you okay? No father wants to hear, are you okay, in a daycare. I don't know about y'all, but that is one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever had. I said, what do you mean? She said, oh, you seem to be sweating very excessively, sir. I said, ma'am, I just got off work. It's hot outside. I know you know because you were here. You had to take the children outside. It didn't jump up to 105. So I let her know, ma'am, I understand, but again, what do I do? Sound smart. Ma'am, I have an overworked pituitary gland, and my medulla oblongata has been really tested this today because I work at Kmart, and we're in Dothan, so I don't have to explain that. And she said, yes, sir, I understand. I pat my brow, I grab my boy, and I get the hell out of there. And that, y'all, is the third opportunity that you should not ever, if you have excessive sweating problems, be in. And that is at the daycare. Thank you all for listening to my act. And for the last couple of minutes, I have my friend Joey come up.
No, we're out of time, dude.
Play a
We're
song?
out of time. We're out of time.
Oh, wow, I did it.
Joey, do your thing, man.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man, thank you. I was like, man.